again. Are these on?
Yeah. Hang on.
Coming up.
We've got a vegetable with the face only a mother could love.
And we've got a dish that makes it look slightly more respectable.
And a drink that is slightly less exciting than last month.
That's because it's coffee.
Boo. God.
And a recovery that
No one asked, no one cares. no one cares about that bit.
We missed that bit, right?
I grow, he cooks. I grow, he cooks. I grow, he cooks. I grow, he cooks.
Right. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Alan.
I grow. He cooks. So this month.
We're running on caffeine.
And anti-inflammatories.
And morphine. And ice packs.
Yeah. It hasn't rained for a couple of days.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
2 days, I think. It's been the longest ever.
The longest so far this year.
Yeah.
And Alan's got a new knee.
Brand new knee.
Yeah.
All shiny and new.
So we're basically unstoppable. Yeah.
Watch this space.
Right, before we go any further.
What's in the glass?
It's just a coffee.
Yeah.
Rock and roll, man. Go steady.
Yeah, we're getting old now.
Yeah.
This is the highlight of our night, having a coffee now.
Oh, it should be a Horlicks.
Yeah.
Or a cup of hot milk.
Horlicks, yeah. Ovaltine. I like Ovaltine actually.
Ovaltine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's cool.
So, should we talk about what we've been up to this week then? This month?
This month, you go first because I've had a bit of a
We've
quiet,
been up to? Yeah, you've
quiet
been a bit
start
quiet.
to the year.
So what have we done so far? We've finished off all the pruning. So we've been doing the roses, the fruit trees. We've cut off all the raspberry canes from the autumn fruit and raspberries this week. And we've been mulching. We've been cutting hazel sticks. We've been weeding the garden to within an inch of its life and clearing up leaves and just getting ready now. I mean, things are really starting to take off. We've been planting lots of seeds as well now. So we started, so sort of second week of January, we got our onion seeds in. We've got our shallots. We've got some lettuces started now, and we've got chilies and peppers and
A busy little
yeah,
bee then.
aubergines. It's all coming on, and some flowers coming through.
Do you find now, like this time of year, that's where you sort of lay the foundation of the growing season? Is that?
Yeah. So
know.
everything now, all the preparation we do now, really, is just to start off for the rest of the year. Get a good start, and then it makes it a lot easier as the time goes on. You know,
Yeah,
the less weeds we get in there now, the easier it's going to be once everything grows up and smothers them all out. Really.
Yeah. I mean, you're lucky you got a lovely big greenhouse as
Yeah,
well, where it's
we've
been
got that, so we can.
pissing
Because
down the
obviously
rain.
it has been raining a lot, so we have had lots of. I'm running out of indoor jobs really,
Oh,
but
no.
we're
sure you can find a few
yeah,
more.
Yeah, we'll find a few. There's always a weed or two to pull out, I suppose, in the greenhouse.
Yeah, always something.
Or some window cleaning. I've been window cleaning.
Yep.
Yeah, so no, it's been quite busy. And then I've just put my tomatoes in this week, just gone by on Friday, which was the day before Valentine's Day. So we all sort of aim for. I think that's a good start of the growing season because
Yeah.
you're getting about from Valentine's Day onwards, you're getting about 10 hours plus of light a day, so it really helps.
Yeah.
And they're not all going to look sad and
No.
light depleted and
It's been a bit grey, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
it's been
at
a
least, it's
miserable.
starting to warm up a little bit as
But
well,
yeah,
isn't it? You're getting a bit more
yeah, we're getting
heat
sun,
and sun.
some sun,
Occasionally.
couple of days. Yeah,
not a lot.
it does make it feel a lot better.
More sort of, spring, and, you look at when the sun does come out, you kind of, you feel a bit of heat.
It just
don't you?
improves your happiness.
Your well-being.
I was just there the other day, and I was
Nice.
I was weeding away, and the sun was on my back, and I was just like, oh, it's so nice.
Getting a tan here.
Yeah, I was going to get sunburn on my hood, But no, it was good. It's
Good.
I like
Good. Well
liking
done.
the nice
Productive
weather.
then.
Yeah,
Nice and productive. Brilliant.
Well, and what have you been up to?
Oh, wow. Nothing. Basically. For those who don't know, I had a knee replacement 3 weeks today. It was a scheduled operation anyway that we planned. I spent 2 days in hospital, stayed overnight. Everything went well. Basically, they've just completely rebuilt my knee joint. I've had a new kneecap as well.
Bionic.
Yeah, it's all happening.
There's no stopping him now.
That's it. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I've just had just been recovering.
You've been getting out. You come up and seen us the other day.
I've went up to work yesterday and annoyed them and the recovery's going well. I had my staples. I had 30 staples along the incision. They came out last Tuesday, so it's a week now, which freed up a lot of the movement I can do.
Yeah, when did I come over? Last Tuesday? Last Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, so even in the week, I've noticed a big difference.
So,
since I've seen you last week.
It's quite a brutal thing because it's a big operation where they hammer and screw into your femur and tibia and reset metal joints in, so they have to drill down into your bones and do all the bit they do. But I'm quite, I'm 3 weeks on now, and I'm quite surprised how mobile I've been. The pain's not so much there now. I've tripped over the dog a few times, and
dog tripped over you.
Little shit. But that hurts a little bit. But basically, no, I'm quite pleased that exercising is a massive, important part of it. Get the mobility back, get the movement back, get the swelling down. And I say I'm 3 weeks in now, and hopefully I can start coming back to work in the next sort of 2 weeks, 10 days, just do sort of shorten hours.
So what you're saying is you've had plenty of time at home to prepare loads of new recipes.
Yeah, it's all up there. I've been beavering away.
Just
beavering away on Netflix.
Plowing on through, and that's it. There's no stopping him when he gets back. He's just going to be...
I'm an expert expert on curling, Winter Olympics.
His curling knowledge is just next level now.
No, I'm sick of all that now.
Yeah.
I'm sick of TV. I'm sick of...
He's watched 10,000 episodes of Deadliest Catch.
All the Carry On films. Yeah. Classics. Absolute classic.
Yeah. Titanic. No.
Titanic. No. RoboCop.
Oh, RoboCop,
yeah. But no, it's all going well, and can't wait to get back. I'm 80% there now, so I reckon another couple of weeks I'll be back.
Yeah, we can be back recording.
Back
in the
recording,
usual place,
sort of our usual
schedule,
and banter and stupidness. So,
yeah.
But no, it's going well, mate. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, all good.
Right, so I think it's about time we have a look at our veg of the month.
Veg of the month.
Veg of the month. Veg of the month. Veg of the month. Veg of the month.
Right, so we're here to talk about the veg of the month this month, which is celeriac. So celeriac is celery's uglier sort of cousin. It's a knobbly sort of shape. I've got one here I've just dug up in the garden. So I'm going to cut the bits off in a minute and we'll tidy it up and have a look at it. Here we go. So I've cut the top and the bottom off now. It's still quite an ugly looking vegetable, but you should never judge a book by its cover, I suppose. It's quite a nutty aniseed flavour, a bit like celery, but a bit milder. It's very similar to celery, except for you eat the bulb of it rather than the actual stems. Once they've had a frost on them as well, they get a little bit sweeter, like the parsnips and stuff the other month. Use it boiled, mashed, raw in coleslaws and stuff, just to add that little bit of flavour to it. So these are sown on the 6th of February into these little coir pots. Just put a couple of seeds in each one, then prick them out. And then we put them out into the garden around the 7th of May. And when they're out there, we like to keep them well watered. They like a lot of water. And then all we do really is weed them. And then we pick off the bottom leaves as they start to die around the stems. And just keep peeling them off as it goes through. And we've actually still got some in the ground now, as you can see. I've just dug one up. And now, we're in the middle of January. So they keep pretty well over the winter. The frost's got a few, but other than that, they're pretty good. They actually store really well as well. So, this thick knobbly skin does have a benefit. It makes them store quite well. Right, so that's it from us here now. Let's see if Alan can turn this beast into something beautiful in the kitchen.
Hello. Hi everybody. Thanks for that, Ash.
So we're just going to go through the process of a dish, and then with the celeriac. First of all, it's always important to clean your celeriacs. Come out the ground. It's a root vegetable, so it will be covered in mud. Voila! So start off by trimming the top and bottom off. That's a bit loud. And then just peel down, get the skin off. And there we have it. Celeriac peeled. So we're going to make today a celeriac remoulade, which basically is raw celeriac shredded. So you can either use a machine or a box grater, like so. I'm going to use the machine because I have one. Basically just want to slide your knife down, make slices, and cut those slices in half. And then we're going to grate them up. The grating attachment, and you just turn it on and feed your celeriac down. So you pour it in to a container, a bowl. The important thing with raw celeriac, if you want to stop it going really dark brown, is to squeeze lemon juice on it. Same as you would avocado, really, just to preserve the colour. So just a squeeze and just give that a good mix. So this remoulade is a lovely light dish that can be served with anything. Fish, meat, part of a salad. You can make coleslaw with it. It's light, refreshing, very versatile. So give that a mix, and then we want to add some salt and pepper. Give that a mix as well. And now we can start building the flavours into it. So we want a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And 2 to 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Go with 3 because mayo is good, and then give it a good mix. So you got the acidity from the lemon juice, you got the tartness from the Dijon, and the creaminess from the mayonnaise. Give it a good mix, get everything coated. Really nice, quick and easy, tasty, and there we have it. Banging. Recipe 2. This one is celeriac chips. It's nice variation on the chip, and a lot more healthier, obviously. So you need to slice through the celeriac into about a centimetre size width, and then the opposite way now into chip size portions. Place them into a bowl. Like so. And then drizzle of olive oil, salt and pepper, and then some polenta, which will coat the celeriac chips. You want just enough to coat with. It all gets a good coating in it. Then place on a parchment covered baking tray. Just pull them on, spread them out. So now we're just going to place it in the oven for 20-25 minutes. And here we have the finished celeriac chips. Nice and golden, nice and crunchy. Oh, hot as well.
Right, so that was Alan, and he's whipped us up some lovely food this week. Thank you for both of our recipes. We had two, yeah.
No problem. Thank you.
So now I think it's on to some questions.
Questions,
So
yeah.
We've had questions
quite a lot.
coming, yeah.
Quite a lot this month. Last month.
Yeah. Or whenever it was. It's been a while
Yeah,
since we filmed.
Morphine.
It's been a bit of a blur.
Oh.
So one of the questions, we had a few questions about sauces for you, really.
Yeah.
A lot of people seem to be having trouble getting the right consistency.
Yeah, thickening, wasn't it?
Too thin. They were struggling to.
Yeah.
So any tips for? I don't know. One of them was custard. I think someone messaged me about custard.
Custard, yeah. I mean, we just generally do a kind of quick. There's kind of three main ways that you can use thicken a sauce. So one is to keep reducing it, basically. So not boiling it, but just under a boil, and obviously it then evaporates. So then as you reduce it, it gets thicker. But that works mainly with savoury dishes and not so much with sweet. Second way is using a corn flour, what they call slurry, basically. So you mix corn flour and cold water.
And then pour it.
Yeah, make sure it's fully mixed first, and then pour a little bit.
I always find I think I've mixed it, and I tip it out, and there's still a big lump stuck in the bottom.
Yeah. Make sure you.
Or it's like concrete, and the spoon's like stuck in there trying to.
And you still got the corn flour on the spoon.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's another way of doing it, but add a little bit at a time, and it reacts to heat as well. So you need to have it, on a low.
Don't add too much in it once.
Yeah, don't add too much, because then you'll go the other way of turning it into a cement. So
I think it's probably easier to make things runnier than to make them thicker.
Definitely. Yeah, always start off with it being a bit looser,
Yeah.
and then you can always thicken it if needs be. So you got reducing, you got your corn flour. I use arrowroot. So it's basically the same as corn flour, same process. But I find with corn flour, it changes the flavour ever so slightly.
I feel when you use corn flour as well, you get like this sort of like almost like filmy, powdery sort
you
of
get
like texture,
grainy little bits. So that's again where I use the arrowroot. It doesn't change the dynamics of the sauce. It still stays the same colour, whereas corn flour will slightly make it paler. And then also you'll get arrowroot's a lot smoother, so when you mix it, and you won't get the graininess as you would with corn flour. Or here's another way actually, with mixing flour and butter in a bowl. Just pile of flour, tablespoon of flour, tablespoon of butter, mix it together, and then add that to it, and that'll thicken it as well.
Or just get it right in the first place.
Or just follow a recipe. But if you're doing it yourself, off the top of your head, it's quite it's not a
practice.
Yeah, just keep practicing, and reduction or adding your corn flour, arrowroot, or your butter and flour. They're sort of like the four main ways. I mean, with a sweet sauce as well. I mean, like you said with a custard, you can. Because a custard is made, with obviously you got your sugar, you got your milk, you got your eggs, the egg yolks. So the egg yolk is what will sort of thicken it as well. So if you're struggling to getting your custard not thick enough, then just add
More egg yolks.
Add a a egg yolk in, but make sure you cook it. You got to keep cooking it and whisking it. But again, you can go down the route of the corn flour if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it's
what
practice. Keep practicing. You had a question, didn't you, about slugs?
Slugs and stuff in the greenhouse.
Little bastard things.
Yeah. Well, I've had some other issues, but we'll go on to that in a minute.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I think, well, slugs for me, I think just you can pick them off if you want. Some people go out at night and pick them off, but I think what do you do with them when you pick them off? Well, you're
only going to throw them, and then they're going to come back.
Storage garden or
but
something.
they're going to come back. Yeah. So
I think I've had a lot of success with beer traps and stuff in the past, which are quite handy. And if you don't want to waste any beer, I've used Marmite and hot water as well. It's the yeast that they like, so they go into the yeasty sort of liquid. So that works well. And the other thing is as well, like I know people around the hostas and stuff, they don't like the sharp texture, so you can put like some sharp gravel or some eggshells or something, like broken up. So it's like sharp and gritty, and they don't like it so much. But
a friend of mine, he said to me one day, could I save him a load of our eggshells, which I did, and then I basically had
blended them.
I chucked them in the oven to make them extra sharp, and then so they really kind of do crisp up, and then I just pounded them with a rolling pin. Yeah. And they were really, you dip your hand in it, it's like dipping your hand in glass.
I don't think anything's really guaranteed though. Like
they'll find a way.
If someone says, "Oh yeah, don't do this," you got to try this. And I've tried all sorts of things, and you could put like a trail or something out, and you come in the next day and it's just gone straight through it, and you can see a trail straight over it. So nothing's guaranteed, but you just got to keep fighting it, and you'll get there.
Yeah, I suppose it's an occupational
kind of
hazard,
well,
isn't it? Really.
If you're cleanliness as well, don't give them places to hide like old rotting leaves and stuff down there. They're going to hide in that, and they're going to hide down the sides of bits of wood and damp, dark places. They like to hide. So if you can
sort of flower pots strewn
keep
everywhere,
keep everything tidy in that, and slow them down definitely.
Because do they have any beneficial?
Well, I suppose
impacts on a garden. I mean, what do they do?
They do.
I don't get
everything's got a place on it in the garden, and I mean, I heard someone said everything needs a meal. So if you didn't have your slugs and stuff, then you wouldn't have your hedgehogs, and you wouldn't have all.
True,
and then like every pest has a predator. So
it's like
to keep on top of the pests, you need to have some pests in the first place for the predators to come and take them. Otherwise, when you get pests, there's going to be nothing to take them away.
It's like the whole ecosystem, isn't it?
Where, and it's all a fine balance. Like it's not a simple thing to do either. I think it could take quite a few years to if you went totally organic like tomorrow, which is not a bad thing, but it would take a while for the garden to find a balance. I think it'd be quite hard to just cut everything straight away. Because you might be really disheartened when nothing works because it's all getting eaten. Yeah. But it's trying to find the balance of the two for a while to get into that sort of stage where you can let nature take its course. Especially for years it's been done non-organic. In the garden, you don't have all your like beneficial insects and bugs and predators and stuff. So it's not a quick fix to just cut everything out.
And you'll never ever get rid of the problem, will you?
No.
All you're trying to do is contain it.
Yeah.
Or keep them off of your plants.
If you've just started, it's disheartening. So
yeah,
and then that kind of leads me on to another question we got asked was about cleaning your greenhouse. True. Someone said they had a lot of algae on their glass. Well, I just tend to put a little drip of soap in some water, and I get like a soft brush and just brush all the windows on the greenhouse and swill them off. Just a little bit, and they come up shiny.
That'll keep down like the aphids and
that keeps,
any eggs hiding anywhere.
You're getting rid of that damp, mossy sort of algae and stuff, so it does help. Definitely.
That's a good shout. That.
Yeah.
That's another winter job, isn't it?
It's a nice little job in the winter, especially. We're lucky we got a heated greenhouse, so I like to clean in the inside of the greenhouse. It's quite a nice job on a rainy day. Although I've not quite got to the roof yet because that looks like quite a wet, messy job. But
and you got to be very careful as well on a health and safety side because greenhouse glass
It's
is
very thin, yeah.
very thin, so don't kind of go at it
Yeah, and
gun ho with a.
obviously if you're
you know,
smashing the roof above you, it could be a bit,
Yeah, you might want to wear some protective gear.
Yeah, and you don't want to put too. I think only a little drop of soap is fine, and
Yeah,
that, but
yeah,
I won't
yeah.
put loads in because it's all gonna when you're swilling it off, it's all going down in the soil, whatever
Back
you're
in
putting
your
on
plants.
there. So
That's it.
I wouldn't want to use loads of chemicals and stuff. I mean,
No.
you could use lots of natural soaps and stuff. I suppose would be as good as anything.
yeah.
But,
Yeah. No, some good questions. Actually.
I think someone else asked
Yeah.
about if you've got any tips for using walking sticks.
I got plenty. I got two,
on the Zimmer frame.
I got two crutches over there. I got a Zimmer frame.
Yeah.
I got one of those toilet seats with the old handles on.
Yeah, I know we're getting old. We've got coffee as our drink of the week and stuff.
Coffee,
So,
and I've got a vitamin
you're on a Zimmer frame now.
vitamin recovery drink.
So we're definitely getting old, don't we?
Yeah.
Mainly you, but
Yeah, I feel quite old.
I'm not quite on the Zimmer frame yet, but there we go.
You want to have a go, mate? It's brilliant.
Yeah,
I tell you.
it looks like fun.
Hell of a bit of kit.
Yeah, get your little mobility scooter.
Oh, yay. Yeah, get some L plates on there.
Yeah, definitely dash cam, L plates.
I need that, yeah.
More for everyone else's protection, the dash cam.
Watch for the potholes though as
Yeah.
well.
Tip it over.
But yeah, good. No,
Yeah,
some
good questions.
good old
Thanks. Keep them
questions,
coming in.
Yeah, anybody else with any questions, if we can answer, just far away.
Yeah.
If we don't know the answer,
We'll make it up.
we'll make it up.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
We'll find out. Definitely.
Or make it up.
Yeah.
Failure of the month, which I'm not sure you've done anything. So
Failure. I nearly, yeah. Well,
you nearly died.
no, yeah.
Tripped over the dog.
No.
Got off the sofa a bit quick, or
No, I don't think so. Not quick, anyway. I mean, a bit of a.
nothing's quick. I did ring you like 10 minutes before I left, so you could start walking to the
Yeah,
door.
yeah. I managed that bit. No, not failures, really. Not close ones. I mean, because when I had my operation, I had a spinal block, so they don't put you under general anaesthetic, so they basically split like a lumbar puncture.
Yeah.
So I had that from this kind of like the waist down, basically. And it takes about 24 hours, they said, to wear off. So had the operation, woke up, recovery, back in my ward room thing, and I just obviously you can't control your lower half and your bowel movements.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm not sure.
No.
Is this?
Nothing,
I don't know where this is going.
Nothing
But
did happen.
the people want to hear it.
Yeah, well, no, probably not. But no, nothing happened. But I just woke up and I had everything.
Wasn't sure what was going on.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on, so I was, a bit spacey and out of it. But somebody had, obviously one of the nurses had put, one of those sort of pee bottle things, and put my.
Is this child safe? Do we need to put an 18 rating on this?
I might have to.
Yeah. This is going downhill.
Sorry.
Well, I'll talk about my.
Yeah. Talk about yours.
This is,
but nothing happened on mine, so
it was safe.
It was
safe.
nearly a failure,
Yeah.
but I went in this pee bottle.
It just caused the nurses to laugh. It's
Laugh is the word. Yeah.
So anyway,
Cut that bit out.
Maybe not. Right. So this month, my failure. Well, I don't know if it's my. It wasn't really my failure, but I did have a little issue with a little creature eating my chili seed plants. So I come in on the Monday morning and all of the tops were chewed off, and there's just loads of bits of leaf left. And luckily, I did plenty because I know you love chilies, and I didn't want you to go without. So we've always got way too. I'm always oversowing. We've got way too many. So luckily we've got plenty, but it was rather annoying to see. So that's probably.
So that's the 8.
That's the main.
The seedlings.
Yeah, just nipped the leaves off the top and just left them.
Does that mean
in the pot?
They're
So they were no good because it took the main
stem
grove
out.
shoot out of the top. So
Oh, I see.
I think probably only like 10 or 15 of them. So
Oh, that's enough though, isn't it?
yeah, it was annoying, but.
Little bastard.
It is, well, like I said, everything needs a meal.
But again,
and he probably
it's
he probably regretted it the next day when he was going to the toilet. There's a lot of toilet humour going on
Yeah,
here.
yeah. But again, it's going back to that ecosystem.
Yeah,
and-
everything needs a meal. Yeah.
So, you know.
And then, the mice, they'll be ate by the buzzards or whatever, or
yeah,
fox,
yeah,
or,
yeah, that's right.
they'll eat other things that we don't want in the garden. So,
Yeah, there was something I actually saw years ago. Remember River Cottage, like
Yep.
Hugh Fern
Yeah.
Whittingstall? When
I love that.
on the original programme.
It looks a bit similar.
Who, me? Or you?
Yeah, I think it's the head.
Oh, yeah, yours.
The glasses, mate. It is the
Oh, yeah, that's
glasses,
what
yeah.
it is, yeah. And then he actually had, in his cottage, he had a mice, problem. And then, because he was a bit of an eco-warrior type, he didn't want to put traps down or anything else. So he called someone in, and they actually kind of spoke to the mice in his house.
Yeah.
And they asked the mices,
They asked them to
mouses,
leave.
asked them to leave.
Yeah.
And
Nothing happened.
no, they left.
Right.
So it's, I don't know what you call that. I don't know what's the
Some
word?
sort of spiritual
Kind of thing about they asked the little critters nicely, and they were obviously amicable and thought, oh yeah, okay, we'll leave. I mean, how true that is, I don't know, but
I'm not sure what you call that really.
yeah, just silly, I suppose.
Delirious.
You could try that, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll ask him.
But how do you control them? Though? How do you? I suppose you can't, can you? You can't.
Well, it's not. It's gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a problem. So.
Well, unless you get a cat.
Yeah, well, it's like a mechanical cat, I suppose. It's you don't have to feed it. Yeah, that's the end of that anyway. But
Yeah.
I try and leave them alone unless they cause me an issue. The same with everything, really.
Yeah.
Even wasps, I'll leave them alone in the garden unless they start to...
Answer me this one question.
Attack
Right?
me.
I mean, you guys at home might agree with me. What purpose does a wasp serve? I'm struggling to find a reason why the little fuckers exist.
They do go around and eat a lot of the insects. So they'll eat a lot of the aphids, like the little green flies and stuff. They'll munch away on them, and
also
they get into my beehives and try and cause havoc.
Would
in
the
there.
bees then get them out?
The bees can fight them off.
Right.
If there's only it depends how many start going in. They'll start trying to steal the honey, and the bees will take them on. So
cool. I just when you're sat out in the garden or you're doing outside anything, you look at a wasp and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think like bees and hornets and stuff. As horrible as they are when they do sting you, 9 times out of 10 they'll just leave you alone. Whereas wasps just seem to go out of their way to attack you. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's what annoys me.
But then I suppose, imagine you were the size of a wasp and there's this huge thing around you all the time. It's like a massive
going like this.
I'd probably sting them too.
Yeah.
So
I actually had a beef burger once. My wife Laura, she'll have a photo of it, but we'd try and dig it out.
Were you like
massive. You can remember Bo Selector?
Yeah.
He done like the Michael Jackson one where his big lips. And I bit into a burger. We were having a barbecue at my old house. And then I just bit into this burger and this little bastard wasp, he was there. And he stung me right with it. And instantly my lip just went boing. And it was massive.
Last year I was doing the compost bins and I was taking the slats out, thought nothing of it, and then the telehandler was moving it. So I took the next lot of slats out, I stood them up and I had my shorts on and I thought, oh, what was that on my leg? And then there was a wasp nest in the compost bin and my leg was about 2 inches from it and they were all coming out and stinging my leg. So luckily I managed to run away and go cry in the corner somewhere for a bit.
Yeah.
No, I did get the worst one I probably had was I was filling it with fuel in my car, and I thought I had the pump and I was putting it in there, and I thought, someone's stabbing me on this fuel pump. And I opened my hand up, and there was a wasp there hanging off my hand, like stuck in there, and I was like, oh god,
petrol going everywhere.
Yeah. I'll get rid of it.
I've got a light in my pocket.
It's like on Zoolander.
I'm going to torch you. Yeah, I just never really understood a wasp.
But they
Never-
they
like you said,
are
but they are.
beneficial. They do have
Yeah.
a place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave them. I'll leave them be unless they start bothering me. Then they can just stay and carry on. But
But yeah, the more you flap and try and beat them up, the more they kind of come in and attack, don't they?
probably would too.
Yeah. So
there we go.
Cool. Well done. Good.
Right. I think that's where we'll leave it for this episode of I Grow He Cooks,
Well, one of us gets our hands dirty.
and the other turns it into dinner.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
If you've enjoyed this episode, give us a follow
Share it with a fellow grower or a food lover.
and join us next time when I'll grow something fresh,
And I'll cook it,
assuming it all goes to plan.
which it rarely does.
Anyway, here's the bit you've been waiting for. Here's the bloopers. The tricky bit we always get wrong.
Yeah.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Alan.
Right, coming up.
Forgotten already.
Coming up.
We've got a vegetable that only a face a mother could love.
That only a face a mother could love.
That's what I said, didn't I? You have a vegetable only a face a mother could love. Oh, balls.